Okay, so we're back and we're going to move on to laying out the letters for our stop sign. And again, looking at the stop sign reference drawing, I can see that coming from the right side of the sign to the letter P, there's a 9 mm space. So we're going to recreate that in our drawing by using the offset tool and specifying a 9 mm offset distance, which is there. Now we're going to exit out of the tool, but go right back into it. The way I did that was I hit enter to go out of it and then enter to come right back in. We need a different offset distance, which is 25. 25 is the width of all the letters. So I'm going to type that in and hit enter, and now select my line and the offset direction. So this box here is the outline of the letter P. Exiting out of the command, I can see on my reference drawing that between letters, I have a 6 mm gap. So I'm going to go back into offset. I clicked enter. You could also come and click the icon and specify 6 mm and click enter. Now I have the gap between my letters. Get out of offset, but go right back in. And again, I want 25 millimeters. Select this line, pull it to the left, and I'm done. For the next two letters, we'll do something a little different. We'll actually copy lines that we've drawn, and we'll copy these two lines. Once we select the lines, we hit enter. And for a base point, we're going to select this line over here. And what that does for us is as we copy this over, it builds in the 6 mm gap between letters, which is very helpful. Saves us some offset commands. So I hit escape or enter to get out of the command. And one thing I'm going to do just to make sure that I have done this correctly is I'm going to measure, and I want the distance one. Try that again. I'm going to measure this gap and just verify that it is 9 mm. So you'll remember over here on the right, we have 9 mm and we want the same on the left, and we do have that. So we are good to go. I click escape. Now I'm just going to trim some of these lines to clean this up a little bit. So use the trim tool, and I am going to hit enter to select all. I'm going to do a right selection box to clean up the top and the bottom. And I'm going to actually trim out between the letters just to neaten things up and make it easier to understand when we start doing offsets to actually make the lettering. Okay, so escape. Here we have an S, here we have a T, here we have an O, and here we have a P ready to go.